Severe Weather Team 11 tracking 3 systems bringing winter weather to the region. The first one is moving in overnight.
Pittsburgh's chief meteorologist Stephen Cropper is tracking them using the area's most powerful technology to pinpoint what to expect in your neighborhood. Stephen.
Yeah, this first one's rather light, Marlisa and David, and literally in the commercial there, I was just looking at some data that's just come in the last 5-10 minutes. So let me show you what I'm seeing. What you're looking at is a storm tracker map for tomorrow morning. Very light system. The concern is the ground is cold, so anything that falls is going to stick. And starting about 4 or 5 a.m., there will be some light flurries, potentially a little light freezing drizzle. The system's just not quite robust enough to put down straight snowfall. And the particular areas I'm watching, which I'll update again tonight on 11 at 11, are these areas around Washington County and Pittsburgh, where there could be a quick little run of some freezing drizzle early tomorrow morning. Very light, but that, of course, could be enough to cause some slick spots. Morning commute will include temperatures below freezing and the risk there for some snow showers. Coming up, I'll let you know how long this system sticks around. Plus, I just updated neighborhood forecast for the weekend system. I'll show you what we know now.
Thanks, Stephen. People who've been fighting Pittsburgh's proposed gun control laws now have a powerful advocate. The Allegheny County DA, Stephen Zappala, is warning City Council to back off because he says members don't have the authority to pass those changes. The proposal has been mired in controversy. Just last week, armed protesters descended upon the City-County building in opposition. Channel 11's Renee Wallace joins us live now with how some council members are vowing to keep the fight for gun control going. Renee.
Marlisa, council's proposed changes to the city's gun laws could land them in criminal court. According to the DA, what council is proposing is against the law. But it didn't take long for one council member to fire back.
I was hoping this would not be a battle. It was more of a courtesy, as I said before. But they just don't have the authority to do this at this level. DA
Stephen Zappala officially put Pittsburgh City Council on notice, push through new gun laws, and face prosecution.
I've sent a letter, and it's up to City Council as to what they want to do now.
Channel 11 was there last week when hundreds took to the streets of downtown Pittsburgh in a pro-gun rally. The DA said if Council's gun ban passes, then he fully expects residents to file private criminal complaints alleging violations of the law. In a letter which the DA posted to social media today, Zappala told City Council its proposed legislation to ban semi-automatic assault rifles and certain ammunition and gun accessories is unconstitutional. He said only the state has the authority to pass gun laws.
It's been preempted at the state level, so the state has to act on it. There is no local authority.
Everybody has their rights. He has his own opinion.
We asked City Council member Corey O'Connor, who along with Council member Erica Strasburger and Mayor Bill Peduto proposed the changes to the gun laws.
My stance is we're going to continue to move forward, and I don't see why we wouldn't.
According to Councilman O'Connor, Council has legislative immunity.
We again believe we're on the right side of history, doing what's right for our residents.
So I did ask the DA if Council does indeed have legislative immunity. He said he didn't think so, but he was going to look into it. Meanwhile, I did reach out to the mayor's office for their response and was told by a mayor spokesperson that the city is not sharing its legal strategy on these bills. Reporting live tonight, I'm Renee Wallace, Channel 11 News.
Hey, Renee, thanks very much. And around 600 people are losing their jobs with the closure of Bayer offices in Robinson Township.
The sign is an iconic landmark sitting along the Parkway West, and leaders in Robinson say they never saw this coming.
Channel 11's Damani Lewis joins us live now with a reaction and what's next for the employees of Bayer. Damani.
Well, David and Marlisa, the local Chamber of Commerce tells us that today is a very tough day for the more than 600 employees and contractors that are impacted by this decision. But they also say that those employees and this entire area will bounce back.
They've really become a part of the fabric of our community.
Airport Area Chamber of Commerce President and CEO Chris Heck tells Channel 11 Bayer's role in making Robinson and Moon Townships what they are today dates back nearly 40 years, dating to the 1980s. which makes today's announcement so difficult to hear. Bexar announcing it will close the administrative offices in Robinson Township by 2020, impacting 569 employees and 96 contractors.
Yes, it's hard to swallow right now.
Hack tells Channel 11 that over the next 2 years, the area's job growth will mean plenty of jobs available for the employees who work in IT, human resources, and legal and finance departments. All are industries that are growing in the city and here in this community.
Those positions can easily be digested back into our community, given the fact that over the next 2 years, we have a workforce void of over 50,000 jobs.
Short term, the economic impact of Bexar leaving Robinson isn't known, according to town leaders. The company has said it intends to keep other locations in Indianola, Saxonburg, and O'Hara open. Many are just hoping those plans don't change down the road.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I hate to see anybody lose their job.
And tonight, Bexar says they will continue to support nonprofits in the area and, again, continue to help employees transition with new employment. We're live tonight in Robinson Township. Damani Lewis, Channel 11 News.
All right, Damani, thank you very much for that live report. This is the second major job loss in the region in less than a week. We told you on Friday, Faro Corporation shutting down its Washington County plant and moving operations down to Mexico. 160 people will be out of a job there. 50 positions will be relocated. New tonight, the man who stabbed 5 people at a mental health facility in Homestead will be in prison for a long time. Our Trib partners report that a judge today sentenced Dustin Johnson to 30 to 60 years for the attack in 2016. Johnson had received treatment at the Turtle Creek Mental Health Facility, and one of his victims testified he told her he didn't want his victims to die but endure lifelong suffering. The family of a missing man with dementia is hoping the money will help find their loved one. Channel 11 News reporter Courtney Brennan live now with the reward now being offered. Courtney.
David, so the family is hoping that this new $12,000 reward will prompt some new information so that family members and especially police can have some idea of where they should start searching for this man again. 70-year-old Kenneth Himes was last seen at J&J's Family Restaurant on Mount Washington on December 31st, but there hasn't been a sighting since. Himes disappeared after leaving his brother's house in South Buffalo Township on Christmas. Himes has autism and lives in Passavant Memorial Homes. His family says he's very mobile and likes riding the bus. State police asked for the public's help as they search for him in the woods near his brother's house and in the places Himes usually goes. The $12,000 reward money was raised by his family and the caregivers at the home where he's lived for many, many years. And Kenneth was last seen on foot. He was wearing a black hat, a black jacket, and white athletic shoes. Reporting live this evening, I'm Courtney Brennan for Channel 11 News.
Someone did admit to it, and that feels good.
Target 11 gets answers after a city salt truck driver demolished her car, and we're learning he didn't report it until after we started asking questions.
And the secret evidence that could be used in the Antoine Rose homicide trial, and the top prosecutors fight tonight to keep it from being entered.
And what's happening tonight to keep people staying safe in one of Pittsburgh's busiest neighborhoods that's seen a surge in hate-related incidents.
Channel 11 News and NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
We're a team you can count on to cover stories that impact your life,
whether it's across the street or around the world.
Channel 11 News at 6.
And NBC Nightly News at 6:30.
Some of you are Honda owners and some of you are Toyota owners, right? Yep. Would you be surprised to hear that Honda is the most reliable car company?
Honda's reliable.
Well, it's actually not Honda.
Really?
Toyota. It's not Toyota either. Chevy. Based on a nationwide survey, Chevy is more reliable than Toyota and Honda.
Wow. Current qualified competitive lessees can lease this Chevy Trax for around $179 a month, or get $4,000 total cash allowance on select Trax vehicles in stock when you purchase and finance with GM Financial.
I got hurt at work, and I don't know what to do. Can't play with my kids. Can't work. Bills are piling up. My wife's always worried. Insurance companies keep giving me the runaround. This is too much to handle myself.
You've called the right place. Pond Lehocky can help get your life back together.
You wanted to save on prescriptions, so you went online and got so confused that your brain went offline. Next time, ask your helpful CVS pharmacist. We created a proprietary search tool that analyzes ways to help lower your prescription costs. Just drop in before you conk out. See what you might save at CVS Pharmacy.
Tonight, the president's pick to be the next attorney general speaks out about whether he'd protect the Russia investigation and stand up to President Trump. Also, our Richard Engel in Syria speaks of the Texas teacher who went to live in the Islamic State on NBC Nightly News.
The Hyundai Tucson is the highest-ranked small SUV in both initial and long-term quality. The longer you look, the more there is to like.
Welcome back. Staying safe in one of Pittsburgh's busiest neighborhoods. That will be the topic of discussion in just a few minutes with public safety leaders in Lawrenceville. Channel 11's Gabriella DeLuca is live now. And Gabby, this is coming at a very important time. We told our viewers this month about a spike in hate-related activities happening there.
Yes, Marlisa, this is just a few weeks after that. Now, in the next 20 minutes, we are going to be expecting Public Safety Director Wendell Hisrick to be right here inside the library in Lawrenceville to talk about these latest crime trends. Now, this was a regularly scheduled public safety meeting to discuss issues throughout Lawrenceville. This meeting, as you said, comes just a couple weeks after hate flyers were passed out throughout the neighborhood. Lawrenceville United told Channel 11 they have received at least a dozen reports of hate-like activity. In addition, a Jewish-owned business was vandalized in the neighborhood after the Tree of Life shooting. Now, it is not clear if the public safety director is going to talk specifically about those situations, the flyers and the vandalism, but that's something we're working to find out here. We'll let you know what happens inside that meeting. Reporting live in Lawrenceville, Gabriella DeLuca, Channel 11 News.
Weekend storm coming, could bring some snow, freezing rain, even some sleet or rain. I'll show you the mess that could shape up Saturday for each of our locations.
All right, Stephen, thank you. And a woman called Channel 11, called us saying a salt truck driver destroyed her car and then took off. Target 11 getting brand new information on the investigation. That's next.
From a medium SUV with available all-wheel drive to a more compact SUV with iconic styling. At Kia, we're bringing America's best value to you. Get $2,000 customer cash on the purchase of a 2019 Sportage.
Judge not. That's what I always say. So, right now, I'm all about Planet Fitness. It's only $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. It's now through January 15. Get down with your judgment-free self. Look at all this machinery. Hit it, get it, express yourself. It's only $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Clean, spacious locker room, so nice. Ooh, if Disco Ball Head can do it, you can do it. Come join. Now through January 15th, join for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment.
You could always spot a keeper. Carry more than your own weight. And make it all come together. Turning 65, that won't change you either. The only difference is it's time to find a Medicare plan that fits you. Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield makes it easy with our $0 premium Medicare plan. You'll pay nothing for primary care doctor visits and generic prescriptions. Plus, you'll enjoy routine vision and dental coverage, a no-cost gym membership, and so much more. We make transitioning to Medicare easier, too. Call 1-833-716-4495, and you'll receive a free Medicare organizer with a helpful timeline and checklist. Choose Highmark and get a Medicare plan for all you've got planned. Call 1-833-716-4495 today.
We just can't wait to see what it looks like. A new room from Saxony House.
Welcome to Saxony House Furniture, where the red tag means huge savings. That's right, save an incredible 30 to 70% on all red tag items. Save store-wide during our largest clearance sale of the year. But you better hurry. Many items are one of a kind, and if you snooze, well, you know. So don't miss out. Look for the red tag and save. Only at Saxony House Furniture, Sarver, Worthington, and Grove City.
From a big SUV with standard 7-passenger seating to a hybrid SUV with 43 mpg combined, at Kia, we're bringing America's best value to you. Get $3,000 customer cash on the purchase of a 2019 Sorento V6.
Terry S. Cohen and Associates. MedMal1.com.
Breaking video from Chopper 11 of that fire in Forward Township. Allegheny County now confirming 2 houses are on fire. Officials are saying this is on Morgan Run Road at the end of Locust Avenue. We're still working to learn if anyone was inside of those homes. We'll bring you a breaking update just as soon as we find out.
Target 11 getting answers for you tonight after we told you a woman claimed a city plow truck destroyed her car during the weekend snowstorm. Target 11's Rick Earl confirmed late this afternoon this is in fact what happened, and now the driver is under investigation. Rick?
Yeah, David, that's right. My public works sources reached out to me this afternoon and told me that it was indeed a City of Pittsburgh plow truck driver that hit those cars on 54th Street up in Lawrenceville. But it wasn't the plow that caused the damage. It was the auger motor for the salt spreader.
It's just good to have an answer, to have some resolution for the city to own up, and I really appreciate that.
Target 11 confirming for Marin Formley that it was indeed a City of Pittsburgh salt truck that totaled her 2016 Nissan Sentra on 54th Street over the weekend.
Thank yous is all I have. Thank you to you guys.
Formley reached out to Channel 11 after she discovered the damage. Another car was also hit and had minor damage. Formley and other neighbors suspected it might be a salt truck, but there were no witnesses or surveillance video. After we first reported the story last night, the city confirmed today that a salt truck did hit the cars, but they say it wasn't the plow that caused the damage. The city says an auger motor used to spread salt from the back of the truck apparently malfunctioned and was not tethered to the truck. As the truck rolled down 54th Street in Upper Lawrenceville, the motor sideswiped the cars. It's unclear why the driver didn't report the accident until today, and the city will now determine if disciplinary action is warranted. In the meantime, this has cut into Formley's livelihood as she also drives for Lyft. She hopes the city will make it right soon.
I need to be back behind the wheel of a vehicle, that, there should definitely be some compensation because my car is worth, quite a bit.
A spokesman with the city tells me Formley just needs to file a claims report with the city, and the City of Pittsburgh will likely cover the damages. That is the very latest reporting live tonight. Rick Earl, Channel 11 News.
Thanks, Rick. Also new right now, Allegheny County's district attorney tells Channel 11 new allegations against Antoine Rose shouldn't be included in the trial of former officer Michael Rosfeld. Channel 11 fought to obtain a transcript of a closed-door contempt hearing in which Rosfeld's attorney claimed Rose was involved in an armed robbery earlier on the day he was shot and killed. Today, Stephen Zappala said it shouldn't impact the case.
Since it's not relevant to the proceedings.